I welcome you all in the next video tutorial of pharmacognosy and phytochemistry 2. So far we have covered in unit number 3 menthol and citrol. So in this video tutorial we are going to see the isolation, identification and the analysis of the important constituent, that is the artemisinin. And I hope you remember this compound because we have completed a plant in the unit number 2 that is known by the name of Artemisia. Artemisia annua, Artemisia maritima is there. Okay, also known as the Santonica, worm weed, very commonly found plant in areas of the Europe and also found in India. Okay, so I request you to go by the video of unit number 2 in which this plant is mentioned, that is the Artemisia, and then watch this video. So let's start. So this is the Artemisia plant, also known as the Santonica or worm seed. So yes, it is a sesquiterpene lactone. I hope you remember about the sesquiterpene, C5H8 whole thrice. Okay, so it is a sesquiterpene lactone obtained from the unexpanded flower heads of Artemisia maritima, Artemisia brevifolia. Belong to family Compositae. It has a Compositae family. So if we talk about its chemical constituent, we know it contains santonin and artemisinin, and artemisinin is a bicyclic sesquiterpene lactone. Okay, so I request you to watch the video also because I have cleared this point in the previous video of Artemisia. So let's talk about the isolation of the artemisinin. So I found this paper on the internet that is recently published, and it shows an isolation of the artemisinin in a very simple way. So first of all, Artemisia annua herb was taken. Artemisia annua herb was taken. It was dried and then it was powdered. Okay, and then it was subjected for the extraction with the hexane. So what will happen if we use a non-polar solvent like hexane? Hexane is a non-polar organic solvent. So what will happen? In this case, all the fatty material, or you can say the fats that is present in the plant, get dissolved in this hexane. Why? Because we know like dissolve like, and hexane is non-polar and fats are also non-polar. So first of all, the first step is also known as the defatting. Okay, so we will do defatting with the help of hexane. So what we will obtain here, this hexane extract. So we will work only upon this hexane extract, and this mark is ignored. Okay, it is separated. So again, this hexane extract is partitioned between three chemicals, that is hexane, MECN, methyl cyanide, or you can say acetonitrile also, that is methyl cyanide, or water. So what we have to do, we have to partition using these three solvents, hexane, methyl cyanide and water. So let's see again. First of all, drug is taken, extracted with hexane, then upon hexane extract we will partition with the help of hexane, methyl cyanide and water. And how this partitioning is done, we can use simply a separating funnel. So first of all, in separating funnel, what we will add? We will add our hexane extract. Okay, hexane extract is added here, then over which hexane extract, then methyl cyanide and water will be added. Three solvents will be added over this hexane extract. And what we will do, we will shake this flask and set aside for at least 30 minutes suppose. And what will happen, we will see different layers will form as there is a difference in the polarity of these solvents. First solvent we are using is hexane, that is the non-polar. Then we are also using the water, which is the most polar one. So we will see separation in the separating funnel as a two layer. So first layer will be of the upper layer will be of the non-polar solvent like hexane, and the lower layer will be of the your methyl cyanide and water. So what will be the next step? We will use this layer, that is the methyl cyanide and water fraction, and we will discard this hexane fraction. Okay, and we will add a salt, a simple NaCl is added until saturation. Okay, we will add salt until saturation, and then with the help of this salt, what will happen? We will able to separate water because water salt will easily dissolve in the water, and again two layers will be formed, and we will work on our methyl cyanide layer. Okay, I think this is clear. And then this methyl cyanide layer is again partitioned using this again separating funnel with the help of hexane and benzene. Okay, and then we will choose the methyl cyanide fraction and we will discard hexane benzene fraction. And after this, we will use column chromatography for the isolation of this artemisinin. So here artemisinin is isolated. Again, watch with me very carefully. This is very simple, don't worry. Just first step, first of all, drug is taken, extracted with hexane. Okay, the mark is discarded and hexane fraction is used. It was again partitioned with the help of a separating funnel. In the separating funnel, we will take hexane extract, then a solvent, that is hexane, then we will use methyl cyanide and water. So what will happen, as this is the non-polar, hexane and water is the polar, so two layers will be formed. So what we have to do, we will focus upon the methyl cyanide and water fraction, because artemisinin is dissolved in this point now. Okay, and we will discard the hexane fraction over here, and we will treat this MECN H2O fraction with the salt for the removal of this water, because all the salt will get absorbed in the water, and again it will form the two layers. And then we will work on methyl cyanide layer, and it was again partitioned using hexane and benzene. After that, we will select the MECN fraction only, and we will not use hexane benzene fraction. Okay, we will only work upon MECN, that is the methyl cyanide fraction. And after the column chromatography, we will obtain our artemisinin. And if we work on this fraction, that is the hexane benzene fraction, what will we obtain? Artemisinic acid. But here we have to focus upon the artemisinin, because this is only in our syllabus, this is not. But from this plant, that is the Artemisia annua, two compounds have been isolated like artemisinin and artemisinic acid with the help of this procedure. So first of all, again I am repeating, hexane extract is taken, it is treated with the, drug is treated with the hexane, extract is obtained and it is partitioned between hexane, methyl cyanide and water. Again we will work on the MECN H2O fraction, and then we will add salt until saturation, then we will work upon the MECN layer and we will discard the water layer, and it is again partitioned between hexane and benzene, and we will again work only upon the MECN layer and we will discard hexane benzene fraction, because in this fraction artemisinic acid is obtained. But from this fraction, by the column chromatography, artemisinin is easily isolated. So this is the isolation procedure of the artemisinin using Artemisia annua. And for the identification, what we will do a simple chemical test also. Like this test is a general test for the drug. This test is not for the artemisinin. This test is for the drug. That is, suppose you have a drug and it will give red color with the potassium, or you can say sodium potassium methoxide. And again this is the test for drug. If we use 1 gram of the drug, it will add it with the 10 ml alcohol and then you will filter, and to the filtrate if you add sodium hydroxide and heat, then the liquid develops red color. So this is the test for the artemisinin drug, not the artemisinin as a phytoconstituent. And for the detection of the artemisinin, you will go for the HPLC technique, in which a phosphate buffer with the methanol is used and C18 column is used. So yes, this is the reverse phase HPLC method. If you see the description of artemisinin, is the colorless needle-like or the white crystalline powder. Identification by the TLC or the HPLC method. It has a molecular formula C15 S22O5. Yes, it is a sesquiterpene. Molecular weight is 282.3. Yes, it is partially insoluble in water but very much soluble in the organic solvents like methanol and ethanol. So these are the references. In the last, I acknowledge all the sources I have used to prepare this video. So I think this will give you a brief idea about the isolation of the artemisinin. Okay, so again a very simple method. So you have to remember up to this point. So this will your isolation of the artemisinin from the plant Artemisia annua. So thank you for your patience and listening. See you in the next lecture.